So, the Serie A team of the season has now dropped in Ultimate Team, and it does actually feature some pretty good cards, one of which we are going to try out today. We have the 93 rated LUIS MURIEL, who I think on paper looks excellent. If you want to improve your Ultimate Team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieran, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. So it's going to be used in this 4-2-3-1 Serie A side, which I think is looking pretty damn nice. He comes with a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skills, which is pretty nice. Not really any notable traits to discuss. Obviously, he does have flair, but not too much to say about that. I'd rather discuss these in-game stats, which, as I've already touched on, I think look excellent. His pace is great. We really don't need to touch that. In-game, he should be absolutely rapid, and that's something we've come to expect over the years with Muriel items. His shooting also looks brilliant. 96 ratings for both attack positioning and finishing, and elite shot power of 95 in front of goal should be great. 86 composure is good, but it's not amazing, especially for a 93 rated striker, so I do wish the composure was a little bit better. Passing looks... It's a bit of a mixed bag really. Elite short passing, but pretty poor long passing for this stage of the game. But he does have really high vision and curve in that department. And then we move on to the dribbling, which aside from the composure, looks excellent. Brilliant agility of 97, awesome ball control of 95, and once again a really top tier in-game dribbling stat of 97. So yeah, he is looking very good on paper. Finally, physicals, 90 stamina, that is nice to see, so is the 92 strength. The strength and aggression split is a bit weird, but hopefully that strength does feel quite good in game. Also worth noting, does have 96 heading accuracy, so we will see if we can get him onto the end of some headers, but with him being 5'10" and not particularly having good jumping at this stage of the game, that might be easier said than done. With a basic chem style, this guy is actually a 97 rated striker, which is pretty elite, it really is, so that is obviously awesome to see. I think the chem style we're going to end up using though is going to be Marksman, which makes him a 98 rated striker in game, which is just absolutely nuts. Also, this chem style makes his shooting just ridiculous, gives him another boost to that strength department as well, also makes his jumping usable, and does give him a nice help in the dribbling department as well. It's a shame we can't up that composure stat, but yeah, the Marksman I think is the one for this guy. I also don't think Hawk is a bad one, but yeah, if you want to truly max out the pace. But I think to get the most out of this item, you're going to want to go with Marksman, as I slowly start to just randomly lose my voice. So, on Muriel's debut, he is going to have to get through a backline of Flashback, PK, and the Showdown Zagadou. There's a chance now on the break. Perisic, what we're going to do, we're going to dink it across. Chance for Muriel. The cross was not great, and sadly it doesn't fall for us either. Nice from Muriel. Here's a chance to break. Players are in pursuit. Can we get on the inside? Yes, we can. We're going to go for finesse as well, and it's going to be a brilliant finesse. It's going to hit the back of the net, and there is a really nice equaliser from the Colombian as well. Nice, Romero. Good pickup. I am not defending well in this game, it has to be said. Romero has saved me on multiple occasions already. Kessie, that's a wonderful through ball into Muriel, who's got around his man. Oh, it's sweaty. It's so sweaty, but it had to be done. I just wasn't feeling confident in the shot, and I should have been. But you know what? We'll take it because we've been under pressure a lot in this game. Needed to go on the counter, and Muriel's pace has ended up getting us it. Perisic, ball in behind. Another good run from Muriel, who sadly just can't get ahead of Zagadou there. Nice. Good bit of play here. Muriel once again gets the ball on the inside, and it's another... Oh wow, I thought the game was going to pull me back and give me the penalty there. I was really... when I saw the thing pop up, I was like, oh no, it's not going to give me the goal. But we got it with Zielinski. Once again, Muriel's pace and just acceleration we're taking full advantage of. Ivanovic upfield. Can Muriel win this header? Not quite. It does get shoved in the back, but once again, he's up against PK, so we probably don't expect him to win that aerial duel. But he's had a pretty solid opening half. He's got himself a goal and 2 assists. Zielinski, what a ball. Come on, oh yes, Muriel. Oh no, Muriel. Sadly just couldn't regain possession. I could have gone for the initial shot there, and I did try and take it on the keeper, which I guess is my error, but I was hopeful because we'd shown such good acceleration and pace burst in the first half. I thought we could get around him. Keep going. That's it. Keep battling for the ball. Oh, how is that a foul? How is that possibly a foul? Here's a chance now for LUIS MURIEL. Who's through on goal, ball rolls around the keeper and gets himself on the score sheet. Nice from Muriel. Gets the ball into Vasquez. who links up with the Colombian. Here's a chance. Oh, we've bottled it, but we've got the goal in the end. Fortunately, the shot is a deflection, and Vasquez picked. I'm trying to skip this, by the way, because I absolutely hate this celebration on next gen. But yeah, we've equalised. Possibly one last chance in this game. As Muriel whips it in. Sadly, Neuer clears it there. It was very much a hit and hurt, but it is what it is. The game ends in a 5-all scoreline. Bit of a mixed bag for Muriel that game, to be honest. In some instances, I thought he was brilliant. In others, not so much, which does seem a harsh thing to say when he's been involved in 5 goals. But yeah, as I say, it was one of them goal-fest games. So yeah, not a bad effort from Muriel at all. As I say, can't complain too much with that kind of output. But there were some occasions where I just didn't have full confidence in him. But in others, he was brilliant. Next up for Muriel. Oh no, it's a 5 at the back. Muriel's in for a big test in this one. Zielinski's just so underrated. What a ball. Into Muriel. Oh, what a save from Edison. Win Zielinski. Good bit of play. Oh, the link up. And it's Kessie of all people who's through. I'm just going to go for the chip, and unfortunately, he's not going to have enough on it. Zielinski. Into the path of Muriel, who's done really well to beat his man. The first shot doesn't find the back of net, but the second one certainly does. Good 10 from the Colombian there, and he opens the scoring in this one. Zielinski, ball's in behind. Can Muriel get on the end of it? Oh, he's got past one, but sadly just couldn't get an extra touch there just to get it around Edison. Did actually really, really well to beat the centre-back too, that I felt. Okay, chance for Muriel. What did I just say there? Muriel? Either way, LUIS Muriel has got himself a second just before the break. Really good timing on that goal as well, because I'm telling you right now, when you see the half-time stats, you'll see we've been under pressure a lot throughout the 45 minutes, and yeah, to have a 2-0 lead is kind of surprising. Bit of keeper movement there as well, but we were not falling for that on this occasion. So at the break, despite having much less possession, we are 2 goals to the good, thanks to Muriel, who's got himself on the score sheet. So that has been a really pleasing first half for the Colombian. Not too much possession, but we've made the most of it when we've had the ball. Danovic goes along with the clearance. Muriel will chase, and he will be the first to it, but not really much options from the rest of the team. Going to hold up play a little bit, try and get on the inside and get a corner, which, you know what, is not a bad result from there at all. Oh, what a tackle from Perisic. What a tackle from Perisic. Muriel in space. Good save from Edison. Fantastic work from him. Now a lot of space. A lot of space. Can we open up for Muriel? Yes, we can. Oh, we've hit the Denver bar. Nice. Oh, the shot, once again, when under pressure, he just doesn't seem to have the power in the shots that he has when he's in space. It's really frustrating because he's created some really good chances in tight situations, but because he's under that pressure, the shot power just isn't there. Oh wow, Muriel's just ghosted through there, done really, really well, showed some good strength to hold off the would-be defenders, and has put the ball in the back of net to give us the lead, and the screen just weirdly just went. I don't know what happened there, but 3-2 up. Zielinski whips the ball in. Here's a oh, Muriel, why'd you stop your run? It like deselected me there, which was really frustrating. I felt like that was gettable. Maybe on the replay I won't think so, but my initial thoughts are that was gettable. Well, there's full time in this one. We get the win, and LUIS Muriel, as you've just seen, has collected the match ball. And yeah, big late goal from him, so pretty happy with that second half from him. Came up good when it mattered most. We now arrive on the summary screen. So, what did I make of this 93 rated Muriel during his time in my team? Pretty good striker, and he does offer, you know, a really good option in game. I'm big on the fact that his positioning was just really, really good. He made some really, really nice runs in behind for me, and yeah, off the ball movement was very, very good with this guy. Just found him in pockets of space, and with him having the kind of pace he has, obviously that's easy to take advantage of, which does bring us on to his pace, which I thought was good. Gotta be honest though, don't think he feels as quick as 97 pace does actually suggest, which is kind of surprising. Still obviously feels really, really quick, but yeah, I don't know why. I just expected him to be a little bit quicker, and if you watch the footage, I think you'll agree with me that you'd have thought maybe he'd have been a bit more effective, but still very quick, so really don't have any complaints. Just thought he might feel a bit faster in game. Now let's talk about the shooting, because this guy in space, his finishing's excellent. It really, really is, but when under pressure, his shots just seem to lack the shot power that they need to end up in the back of net, which is really, really surprising. We know his composure isn't the best at 86, but 86 composure isn't terrible. But I'm telling you, when this guy's under pressure compared to when he's in space, his shooting can be just completely different, which is very, very frustrating. Now, that's not to say that he can't finish under pressure, but he's definitely just not as effective when he's got a man on him. So, yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But as I say, when in space, very, very good, and certainly can put the ball in the back of the net with either a finesse or with a power shot. I thought the passing turned out alright in game. Short passing was very nice. It's pretty much what you see is what you get with his passing. So decent short passing, and over long distances it's just not going to be that great. His through balls aren't terrible, they're just not particularly too consistent. Dribbling was great. I really don't have any complaints about that. I liked his agility. I thought his ball control in game was excellent, and he was just fun to have in possession of the football. And with him having this really good ball control and stuff like that, and on top of that good strength, he can actually hold up the ball a decent amount as well, which is another thing that I really, really did like about this item. Which brings us on to his physicals as well. Stamina held up for 90 minutes, which was great, but I think if I was going into extra time, I might look at bringing him off, just because although his stamina is good, it's not fantastic, so depending on how much you use him, could depend on how tired he is later in the game. Didn't really get to use too much of the heading accuracy because he just didn't really win too many headers for me, which was unfortunate, but yeah, that's about that. The physicals I think overall were quite good though. I like the fact that he's got good strength about him, and as I say, that definitely does aid him when it comes to hold-up play. All in all, I do think the card is very, very good, and maybe in better hands it'll be a much more effective card, but for me, a semi-decent player, but you know, not particularly brilliant. I thought he was pretty damn good, and it's definitely an effective card. As I say, I feel like people will definitely get a use out of this guy, but I just think there's little things that like just hold him back. As I say, the composure is one of those, and just in general, there were some times where, and I mentioned this when we was in the game, he felt brilliant on some occasions, like really, really good, but on others just didn't feel all too special. So I did feel like he was a little bit inconsistent, but all in all, it's a very effective striker option, and as I say, will definitely do a good job for you if you put him in your side. The 4-star is also a big positive to this item. In regards to his price, do I feel like he's worth 500 odd K? I feel like that price is a bit steep. It's not a horrendous price by any means, but I'm confident he won't stick around that price at all, and probably will be well under 300k when we get into next week. So if you're thinking about trying him out, maybe wait till next week. Once the guaranteed packs drop, I feel like this guy will come down in price a big amount. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the 93 rated Team of the Season Muriel. If you've enjoyed the video, drop a like rating on it. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on the card. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you in the next one.